Fire, 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 fire. Yeah, I wanted to take a look at this. This is a Minecraft DLC that's about protesting and civil rights. And Jelly says, I was advised by my lawyers to not comment. Alright, let's watch this little 20-second thing. Walk with civil rights leaders. John Lewis. Malala Yousafzai. Rosa Parks. I know that one. Make good trouble. Okay, when was this made? This post was made on the February 2nd. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah, this went viral. So, Jelly did a follow-up post after saying this, and it went hyper viral. 3.4 million views. Let's read it. This was a day later. She says, screw it, man. I think pushing politics in my children's sandbox game is disgusting, especially when it's disguised as education. Let me play my stupid block game without having to engage or associate with any of your stupid political garbage that I literally do not care about. She says, I am just so tired of seeing it. Why does it even matter to push real world matters into my block game that I play to escape from the real world? And if I play the game, can it be seen as taking a side because their dumb stupid post blew up? Stupid people in power moment. Okay, so when I saw this, I kind of like couldn't believe like that this was real. So I went and did some research. I've played Minecraft maybe like a handful of times. I was more of a WoW kid. But from what I can tell, there's an entirely separate part of the game that you have to have a Microsoft 365 account, which is like a business account or some shit. And then you get access to something called Minecraft Education, which is tied to this. The only way kids are seeing this DLC is if their parents or teachers sign up and cram it down their throat. That's how I understand it. That being said, I do still have some opinions on this. Number one, I think everyone entirely missed the point here. Everyone's mad that we're like teaching civil rights to kids, and I'll get to that. Just wait. But the first thing that came to my mind is that this is a fucking virtue signal. They dropped this on February 2nd or February 1st, whichever one it was, the first day of Black History Month. This is, in my honest opinion, I don't think this is any different than McDonald's, Fortnite, BMW, Mercedes, Xbox pandering to gay people in June. I don't think this is any different. It's pandering. I don't know how this went straight over everyone's head. Like, dropping a civil rights educational DLC on Minecraft in the first day of February is like this bad attempt at getting good publicity from like hyper political retards that they're gonna like, you know, seal clap for on Reddit, right? Number two, though, to me, I think Minecraft is a universal global game. Available in, like, every country, right? It's not exclusive to the United States. It's played by kids all over the world. Why is a global game making, like, a lesson focused on a United States-only, like, historical event? In fact, I'm pretty sure, I know this, Minecraft was made in Sweden by one guy, basically. By Notch. Granted, it was bought by Microsoft, which is in the US, but that was like a couple of years ago. I think like 3 or 4. Maybe it was 5, but anyway. But this kind of like just ties into my point. Like, it genuinely feels like it's a pandering virtue signal. He had a team. Well, it was a small team. It wasn't like a massive giga corpo. But I think this is my last thing though. I think this is a bit of a hot take. This is just how I feel. I don't know. Maybe if I ever have kids, I'll feel differently. I don't think the civil rights movement should be taught to children. At least not like in the primary age demographic of Minecraft kids. They're kids, like mostly younger kids. They don't give a shit. They don't have the ability to understand the nuance of non-violent protesting for a cause that stemmed around minorities being second-class citizens. You try teaching this to like edgy 14-year-olds and they're just gonna make a bunch of racist jokes because they think it's funny and they don't give a fuck and they don't care. Like, at the bare minimum, this should be like 16 plus, if not college. If you're gonna teach an age group about the civil rights movement, I think it should be an age group that has like the maturity and the intelligence to fully comprehend and that cares enough to do their own research and come to their own conclusions. About the protests, obviously, not the minorities, Jesus Christ. But like, you get my point. I think a lot of kids don't fucking get this, and I think this could actually be more of a detriment, if anything. But there's a couple of other things that are here that are quite interesting to read through. I'm begging you, VTubers, shut the fuck up! Please! Shut the fuck up! Okay, buddy. No one's allowed to have an opinion that you disagree with, but okay. Freaking weenies. This is also the same VTuber that did literal blackface on stream a couple of weeks ago. I fucking hate tourists. I hate tourists. I fucking hate tourists. This is completely out of context. Look. This screenshot was taken while this VTuber was adjusting the layers of her model in VTube Studio. Certain parts of the art mesh is selected, just like her mouth, were highlighted and the rest of the parts were darkened, making an unintentional yet unfortunate look on stream. So they literally took this out of context and people probably sent them a bunch of death threats. Holy fucking shit. And then, yeah, look at the name. Leader of the APCM, Anti-Face Connect Movement. They literally just fucking make shit up to make her look bad. Absolute fucking piece of shit. Yeah, what a schizo. In fact, you want to know the funny part? My first thought wasn't even blackface. It doesn't look like blackface to me. It looks like Gyaru, the Japanese heavy makeup thing that was like really popular in the 2000s and the 90s. Yeah, that was like my first thought. But this schizo obviously is gonna elaborate this, exacerbate this, and exaggerate this in order to make her look horrible. It's still popular. Yeah, it's a niche subculture thing. Especially because it's America-centric politics. Why should I care about what happens on another continent? Why add it to an international Swedish sandbox game? Didn't know a lot of these featured historical figures till I did some of my own research. Yeah, because most people don't know. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but American, like, events aren't something that are actively taught in other countries, generally speaking. Like, you hear about World War I and World War II, but most people don't actually know, like, anything about the civil rights movement. Outside of, like, maybe, like, if you're, like, a historical history post, not a history post, a history buff. Click the original post, they lock the comments. What? Oh no! Had to double check. This is the real Minecraft. Why is Rosa Parks sitting at the front of the bus? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Brother, come on. Why are you gonna do that, man? She got to sit up front after all. Yeah, I guess so. Very funny. Oh my lord. Yeah, as much as this is funny, as much as I like this idea, people are gonna mod this and make incredibly offensive videos that go straight to Instagram Reels. And most of them are probably gonna be fucking kids. I'm serious. They're going to be children. Because children are fucking edgy. No way they actually made the buzz. Yes, dude. Hey, just wondering, is this an out of season April Fool's joke? Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, we got Rosa Parks in Minecraft for GTA 6. Can you play the Oppressor? That would be cool. Oh my god. This is what I mean. Can you explain for non-US guys, please? Do I have to? I'm really bad with civil rights history. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty basic on it. No amount. Yeah, go look it up. I'm pretty bad at it. I'm not gonna lie. I know about MLK and Rosa Parks, but I don't know the details. Yeah. Look it up. This ain't a history class. I'll leave it at that. I'm not a history buff or anything like that. Yeah. I know the basics, but not gonna speak on it. I'm pretty ignorant about it. Was that Martin Luther King? No, it's John Lewis. Anyway, if I speak, I'm done for. Jelly, can you play this Minecraft DLC? Oh my god, man. Yeah, everybody was just like fucking shitting on her in this follow-up post. Absolutely insane. When you do blackface, that's completely fine. That's not what happened, but okay, retard. Again, I can't help but feel like you shouldn't be fucking posting this shit and saying, I'm anti-face connect movement. Nobody's gonna take you seriously, you fucking stupid bitch. Oh my god. Ba-bum. There's another thing. Hold on. There's something that I have wanted to show you guys. Ah, yes. Here we go. This was another quote tweet. Funny how some VTubers will go through hell and back to speak out about quote-unquote politics in an optional children's video game mode, but won't say a word about having a secret boyfriend or role-playing as a child for money. This just reeks of like, I made up this headcanon so it must be real because I don't like what she said type of shit. This is unironically peak mental illness. I fucking hate these tourists, man. Get them the fuck out of here, dude. Why is Face Connect where all the bigots are? How do they even get deals as a corpo at this rate? Like, how I get how indies get away with it, but this is a whole corp? They go after the chud market, which is unfortunately a rather large portion of anime spaces, and plenty of gamer drink companies love them. By the way, Face Connect is not sponsored by any energy drink companies as far as I know, so that's a fucking retarded statement, you fucking stupid bitch. You're a fucking tourist. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I should not have scrolled down. Anyway, let's move on. Face Connect, VTuber with a huge platform built on using an anime model that looks like a child, espousing dogshit political takes filled with ignorance, contempt, and potentially racism? You don't say. Why do they always say, like, looks like a child? Why do they always gotta stick that in there? Kind of interesting. This is not even newsworthy, but here we are. All my friends know how much I've always hated how the VTuber sphere loves to appear as apolitical. It's okay if y'all don't feel comfortable discussing politics. Just be honest about it. So many VTubers present themselves as a space that welcomes everyone, but fails to protect vulnerable minorities in their audience. Jesus Christ, it's just a fucking Minecraft DLC, brother. It's not that fucking deep. Because some of you think you're too big and too concerned with the bag to stand up for the values you claim to have. Please be so fucking real. Bro, This guy, girl, what the fuck ever, fucking extrapolating, lying, and slandering Jelly. Hating on Jelly. They always bring up the role-playing the child thing, which is kind of insane projection. Why is that always being brought up constantly? Child espousing dogshit political takes. Niji says vibes. Yeah, for sure. I think if we looked into their, what is it called? Into their following list, I think we could probably figure that out. Face Connect VTuber, when the Education Edition educates people, they hate minorities. What? Sakana gotta be secretly racist. Sakana is the CEO of Face Connect. Gotta be secretly racist or something. The way he hires these people. Yes, bro. There it is, man. It's just education, bro. Why do they hate minorities, bro? Why is the civil rights movement being in a children's video game weird, bro? It's so dishonest. Like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. It's always the same type of rhetoric. No, you can't point out this thing that's kind of fucking virtue signally. You can't do that. Sakana must be racist. He literally goes through and hires racists. She's getting sick? Yeah, I told you at the start. I'm getting a little bit sick, I think. Yeah, guys, it totally isn't pandering when Minecraft releases a DLC specifically in Black History Month. No, it's not pandering, guys. Trust me. They're definitely gonna do this any other day of the fucking month. SlurTuber hates civil rights. Sky is blue. I feel like we need to reopen asylums. The what? The SlurTuber. They're saying that she hates minorities and she uses slurs. Citation needed? Yeah, like really, like for are we for fucking real? He probably saw this post with the Gyaru and the unfortunate moment where she was trying to make herself tan and it looked like blackface. And they're like, Why the whole world should care about the history of American racism? We don't care about your guild? No, you gotta push it everywhere. Actually, that's Ponko. SlurTuber hates civil rights! That's exactly what she said, bro. No nuance, no thought. Oh my god, what is this schizo post? Why did you link me this? Ew. Okay, let me let me take a sip of water. I gotta use my annoying Niji sister voice. Okay. My fucking god, you sensitive little baby! Wah, wah, wah! My children are learning history in their video game. They're learning the importance of organizing and holding their political system accountable. Wah! I want my video games to rot my children's brains and teach them nothing. Do you really think that them putting in MLK in Fortnite taught anything about civil rights to kids? Let's be like so for real right now. Like, are we serious? Hey, idiot, guess what? You can play your stupid block game. Oh, so you don't actually play Minecraft. That's crazy. Without ever downloading the fucking DLC. Look, we all know what this is about. We all know what this is about. Jesus, you're repeating yourself. You aren't hiding it. You aren't sensitive about this because you politics in my Vidrogram. Bro, what the fuck? You don't like this piece of media empowering brown people because you do not like brown people. What? Own it. Say it loud and proud. Then shut the fuck up and let the adults do the talking. Obnoxious child. And then there's even more. By the way, my secondary theory to you not liking brown people is a brainless repetition of the tired cliche that there shouldn't be politics in video games without even the slightest bit of thinking beyond it. Maybe you just want it popular. Maybe you just want to popular and you don't mind brown people. I acknowledge that. Actual schizophrenic. This is one of the most schizophrenic posts I've read in a while. Yes, bro. Children should be learning about organizing and holding political systems accountable. Children. Like, I wasn't thinking about political activism when I was a kid. I was thinking about going outside, playing with my friends, thinking about kissing boys, and playing World of Warcraft. Are we so for real right now? That's what kids should be doing? Thinking about civil rights? And what if it's a kid that doesn't even live in America? Yeah, going outside? What the fuck? I miss it, man. I miss when games used to be just about games, bro. Not this fucking political pandering on February 1st for brownie points. It's sad. Like, what are we fucking doing here? That's your argument? Oh, I have a theory that she's a fucking racist. Are you hearing yourself? You literally said, my secondary theory is that you don't like brown people. That's not what she said, but okay. Absolutely insane fucking take. Uh-oh, the Redditors are mad again. Uh-oh, this is Grexit fucking screenshotting. How dare they put a fucking black in my block game? I don't even know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. This is such a Redditor moment. Yeah, make it more racist, I guess. Face Connect needs to end, man. Communist sickle and then the gay flag next to it. That's crazy work, by the way. That's insane work. Is everyone in Face Connect total bitches? Lamau, how dare people have rights? How disgusting to even show such a thing. Locked comments? Locked or blocked? I can't tell. Yeah. Can't discuss anything with them at all. Too often you all expose yourself, and this too often is behind the mask. I am Adolf Hitler. Oh, now we're dehumanizing Jelly and saying that she's literally Hitler. For saying that Minecraft civil rights DLC is a fucking dumb thing to do. Yeah, how dare you fucking say anything to criticize it? Jitler? Because her name is Jelly Jitler. Jesus Christ, man. These people don't watch Face Connect or anyone else. They're just bullying and shitting themselves on Reddit and fucking Twitter, calling her racist. They're not gonna go and watch her. Even if she apologizes tomorrow and says like, guys, I was really wrong about my opinion on the Minecraft DLC about the civil rights movement that was only specifically released on February 1st. And it talks about civil rights movement and political protesting. No, seriously. I hope she doesn't apologize. She won't. I don't think so. I don't think you guys have anything to worry about. But even if she did, let's say hypothetically speaking, even if she did and she was quote-unquote truly sorry, these people that are crying about her aren't gonna go and watch her. They already fucking hate her. And everyone else in Face Connect. Look, Face Connect needs to end. Grrr. Grrr. Having a good laugh at the Reddit tourist spurging the fuck out. What is this? Oh! I thought Jelly was one of the normal phase members. Looks like I just didn't watch enough. You didn't watch it at all, don't kid yourself. Her fan base calls her Jitler. The fuck were you expecting? Comedy's fucking illegal, bro. Stand your ground, they'll use your apology as a bludgeon and say you're actually racist. Yeah, exactly. Just don't. Literally, there's no point. Jelly's from Southeast Asia. They don't care about the struggles of other groups of people besides themselves. Oh, we're just blatantly being fucking racist. Oh, if you're from Southeast Asia, it means that you don't care about black people. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't know that. Guys, if you are Southeast Asian, it means you don't care about minorities. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Weird, weird. Oh, thanks, Redditor. And the mask drops. Exactly right. Yeah, horseshoe theory. No, ironically, horseshoe theory moment. I can't believe someone actually typed this, and then 3 other people updated this, by the way. They consider Asians white adjacent? Yeah, pretty much. To be fair, if you live in Southeast Asia, you probably do have better things to worry about than America's BS. Well, that's true too, but like, it is the horseshoe theory where these people want everyone to care about their fucking first world problems. But when they point it out, it immediately pivots and horseshoes around to like, man, that sounds fucking racist, doesn't it, when you put it that way? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So desperate to get 100k subs that she's leaning even harder into chud farming. Let's see how well that works out for her. Chud farming is the new meta. Oh my god. Everything's chud farming. Having an opinion on anything is chud farming. You're supposed to not say anything. If you say anything modicumly that's against the grain of, like, people that disagree with your opinion, you're a chud farmer. I guess Pippa. Oh my god, here we go. I guess Pippa is starting to rub off on the rest of the company. Making a dumbass statement like this tells you already tells you all you need to know. Damn. In my opinion, Jelly is more obnoxious and toxic than Pippa. She and Lumi really decided to take after Pippa since they were part of the earlier days of FaZe. This is why I stick to Cleo and Hime Mia. Holy fuck. You then stay over it with Cleo and Hime. I bet you they don't even watch them. I'm not gonna lie. These are actual tourists. They will say things and lie. So they're like, oh, I liked Face Connect before they went political. I never liked them in the first place. Weh. Yeah, they don't even watch them. They're just here to virtue signal and fucking lie. He doesn't even know about Hime, does he? No, they clearly don't. They probably saw one clip on Twitter, liked their design, and now they want to say, I watched Cleo before she went, like, full toxic. I watched Lumi before she went full toxic. If you check their account, they don't. I did. I'm sure. Yeah, they don't want what they want. They do not watch any of the Face Connect. They just say things for fucking brownie points. To circle jerk each other.